Cheops, 26th century BC. The Egyptian king Khufu, Cheops is the Greek form of his name, is best remembered for his construction of the Great Pyramid at Giza, which was apparently built to be his tomb. His exact dates of birth and death are unknown, but it is believed that he flourished during the 26th century BC. We know that his capital was at Memphis, in Egypt, and that he had a long reign, but little else is known of his life. It seems safe to say that the Great Pyramid is both the most celebrated and the most remarkable structure ever built by human beings. Even in ancient times, it was regarded as one of the seven wonders of the world. Although the other six structures have long since fallen into ruin, the Great Pyramid remains, a striking memorial to the king who built it. The perfection of its construction as well as its sheer size are awe-inspiring. Although the top 30 feet of the Great Pyramid have been destroyed, it still stands 450 feet high, about the height of a 35-story building. Roughly 2,300,000 blocks of stone, averaging about 2.5 tons apiece, were used in its construction. Because the Great Pyramid contains a set of internal chambers and passages, the stones used in building it had to be of varying sizes, adding to the complexity of the construction task. Just how the ancient Egyptians, working some 46 centuries ago, without any modern equipment or machinery, were able to construct this vast monument is unclear. Certainly, it required careful planning and superb administrative ability to successfully marshal the resources of the country for this gigantic task. If we accept the common estimate that it took 20 years to build the Great Pyramid, then we find that an average of more than 300 stone blocks were put in place each day. Clearly, in order to quarry that number of blocks, to transport them to the site of the pyramid, to cut them to the exact shape desired, and to accurately place them was an enormous task. A whole fleet of boats must have been needed to transport the blocks, and a well planned supply system was needed to feed the army of workers engaged in the project. The Great Pyramid has already endured for over 4,500 years and will probably still be standing long after every building constructed by modern engineers has crumbled to dust. It is virtually indestructible. Not even a direct hit by an atomic bomb would obliterate it. Of course, it is slowly being worn away. However, at the present rate of erosion, it would probably last for over a million years. It therefore seems plain that Cheops, a man who has truly left his mark on the world, has achieved an enduring fame, perhaps more so than any other person who has yet lived. Will men like Napoleon or Alexander Great be remembered at all even 10,000 years from now? But fame is very different from influence. And while Cheops probably had a great effect upon the lives of his contemporary Egyptians, he does not appear to have had much influence either upon foreign nations or succeeding ages.